who is now, I've heard nothing but encomiums about Ozempic, but I trust that you've done the research. What is your...
Yeah, so the first thing is you don't need to trust me because I am not transacting in opinions.
Right.
So I am simply outlining the facts for people, encouraging you to Google it, do your own homework on the things that I say, and then make the decision for yourself.
Right.
So I want to back into this one and give you our best case scenario instead of being like, and then your butt's gonna fall off your body. Okay, let's back into it. You are one of the 50% that has 0 side effects. I feel great, never felt better.
So that's it, 50% has 0 side effects?
At least 50% are gonna have gastrointestinal issues. Vomiting, constipation, diarrhea, and then it gets more nefarious. But I'm backing into it, from the sunlight here, right?
Okay.
Before we get into stomach paralysis, intestinal blockage, and pancreatitis.
So those are other
shit. I haven't even gone there yet for you.
We'll go there.
We're going the best. First, I'm going to tell you what your best case is. I feel great. I have no symptoms. Amazing.
Right.
I've lost a ton of weight.
Right.
Amazing. Okay. Now we're 18 months into it, and you will plateau. It's not a question.
Right.
It's not my opinion.
Sure.
It's fact. # let me Google that for you, right?
Yes.
So now you've plateaued.
Another thing I think people, just sorry to interject, but people sometimes don't know is that many drugs have, we would call it in politics, a sunset clause, like they end. Like I know someone who's on, they have a pill for lung cancer. And it does amazing things, but it does sunset.
The body is homeostatic.
It does stop working at some point.
For that reason, right? The body is like, we've been doing this exogenously, so I'm going to make some endogenous adjustments.
Right.
And you will find homeostasis.
Right.
Not a question. So now you have a plateau, and it stops working.
Right.
Okay, well, you can't get off of it ever. And all of the meta-analysis, all of them show that you will gain all of the weight back, 2/3 within the first year alone, and then some # quote devastating weight regain rebound. Yo-yo dieting on crack. I can tell you all the mechanisms for which this is happening.
Why isn't this being talked about more? Why are you, this one, you're the pioneer getting.
Yeah, here's the problem. All of the doctors quietly that I work with on the DL feed me the information. But the problem is, some of them are at Stanford, some of them are at Harvard. They get grant money from these companies.
And also, people are such sheep. And once this became like the miracle drug, I call it the one true opinion, then that becomes anointed as the one true opinion. And a lot of media is in the pocket. I used to do bits
65% funded by Big Pharma.
I used to do a bit in my act about the evening news that it was very funny. I wish I could remember it, but it was basically that it's not the news that made me want to kill myself every night. It was the commercials. Everything was people who I can't shit, I can't
but you
breathe,
know that commercial?
All ads for
the narrative, though, Bill.
But pharmaceutical drugs funded the night. I don't know if they still do.
Top 65%
restless leg syndrome
100%.
and
100%.
Pills that you don't even know what they're selling. It's just some chick in a wheat field, and she looks happy, and it's like, get this shit, you'll be happier.
Okay, but here's what they're actually buying. They're buying the episode of 60 Minutes where Dr. Fatima Cody Stanford, who's a paid spokesperson for Novo Nordisk, is parroting research paid for by Novo Nordisk, and the anchor was like, Oh.
No,
it's insanity.
Again, it's
a commercial for the drug.
What I was saying before, people are scared. This is a subject that scares them. They want to believe the people in the white coats are pure, and they have the answers, and they couldn't be corrupt. And
they spend tens of millions
and it's a
buying
business.
Doctors.
Unhealthy people is also a business. I'm not saying that they're twirling their mustache and flaunting their cape and just plotting to this specifically.
It's got a compound annual growth rate of 9% as an industry.
Hey, thanks for watching the clip. Hit the subscribe button now so you never miss out on our Club Random content that's posted daily.